Okay, welcome to the team call. I'm so excited to kick off a brand new month. And in the last week, I've gotten totally reinvigorated in my business. I'm super excited to kind of get back to the basics and really dive into mapping out a marketing calendar for your month, because honestly, it's I feel like our business and our fitness and nutrition and all of that go hand in hand. It's just like if we don't meal prep, we eat like crap. If we don't plan our month, we're just all over the place, and people are like, what the heck are you talking about? So I kind of got away from doing my marketing calendar, and my business could totally see what happened. And so it is so, so important. I cannot stress it enough to know what you're talking about, to know what you're promoting for, to know the dates that you want your groups to run, to know exactly what you have going on all month long. So first of all, I kind of want to go over a few things in November that we need to be looking for, because these last couple of months of the year are kind of vital for your business, because they're a little bit slower because people are just busy. They're into the holidays. They're not thinking about losing weight. They're thinking about all the food and all the family parties. And so that's why we have to show up even more and show them we're doing it, and we're still having our family parties, and we're still enjoying things. I think sometimes people think, oh, I don't want to do that to myself. But we just need to show them you can still do awesome on your health and fitness journey and still enjoy a piece of pie. You just don't have to eat the entire pie. You know what I mean? So it's just so important that we really show up in these next couple of months, end the year super strong to go into 2018, because January, February, March are the months people are excited. And who are they going to come to in January? It's going to be the ones that they're seeing rocking it out during the months that they didn't want to. So, okay, so November, we have the 22nd. If you're going for any diamond rink advancements, or having any of your coaches on your team go diamond, the 22nd is the date you want to shoot for, to hold through the rest of the year. And then we have a little bit of obsessed sneak peek starting on Monday. And so be promoting for that. I'm thinking I'm going to do a fun family free group. That would be really fun too. I've been kind of watching Micah Folsom, and she is she did one of the workouts with one of her daughters, and she's just showing kind of clips and sneak peeks as she kind of plants the seed about it, to see if anybody is interested in doing a family sneak peek. And her husband and all of her kids are going to do it, and they're going to do a full 30 days. So anyway, I've been kind of trying to figure out what I want to do with that, because it would be super fun. So have that in the back of your mind. We also have, what am I talking about? Did I just talk about, okay, so double time. The double time one is what you want to do for your family and your kids. The Little Bit Obsessed, I think, is going to be awesome to really promote, to get people into 80-day obsession in January with us. And so what is just so awesome is we can get people in, get them up, because of 80-day obsession is hour-long workout. So it's not, I don't know if it's really something people are going to want to jump in and have it be their first program. And I mean, there is modifiers and stuff like that, but I think it would be really good to get a bunch of people in now and working up towards it to really kick it off together. Okay. And then so I'm going to go through kind of how I do my month. I'm doing something a little bit different this month. I normally do my free group at the beginning of the month, but I'm going to try it a little bit different, because my whole goal is to hit Success Club early in the month. by like the 10th or the 15th of the month. And sometimes when you do your free group at first and then your challenge group, like it pushes it to Hitting Success Club later on in the month. So my goal is to do my free groups the last week of the month, and then I'll get those people into my challenge group the first of the next month, so that I'm just like, and what I love about marketing calendars is it's just like you just rinse and repeat. You know what you're doing every single month, and you don't have to like go, oh, a new month, now what am I going to do? You just know. So first what I did is I just brain dump. I just open up my little planner and I brain dump everything that I want to do that month. So on all the Thursdays, I put our team call so that I know that we have our team call. And then, Melissa, do you want to, oh, I can mute you. I'll mute you. Okay. And then, so Thursdays, I just put the team call in there so that you guys know we have it there every single Thursday. And then I'm going to really start getting back to doing like our new coach training the first Monday of every single month, and any coach training that we're going to have. So if we have Push to Emerald groups, Push to Diamond groups, they're all going to kick off the first Monday of every single month. And then I am going to, so for this week, next week, I'm going to be, for the first 2 weeks of every month, I'm going to just be talking about my challenge group, like shouting out my challengers for rocking it out, talking about like, you know, if it weren't for my challenge group, I would be like struggling to stay on track right now. But because I have this, you know, always just be kind of sprinkling in like how awesome it is to have this accountability, how awesome it is to have these ladies like there for you to help keep you on track when you're really like wanting to eat all the candy bars. So for the first 2 weeks, I'm going to be talking all about just stuff like that. Shout out some of my challengers on my page. And then as soon as, so I have an ongoing group. So I'm going to be able to add people in every single Monday, but I'm really going to just focus on adding people in for the next couple of Mondays till the 13th. And then I'm going to switch my focus to coaching. And I'm going to be talking about one thing that you can do is write a list of as many things as you can think of what you love about coaching, the accountability, the extra money that you can make, working from home, all of the girlfriends that you get in your life that you would have never had before. Just like sit and just brain dump a list of as many things as you can think of what a blessing coaching is for you. The personal development, I never did personal development before coaching. The accountability is everything. So, and then from those little brain dumps, you can create posts about them. So, just little things about like, I never did personal development before I became a coach. And because of this business, like it has not only helped me physically, but mentally. And so anyway, you can just use like your list, and you can work on the weekends at like creating your posts around what you're promoting for that week, because you know exactly what you're talking about. So you can write stories about what's going on in your life, stories about coaching, stories about your challengers, stories about what you love about the accountability. And then throughout the week, you can just post little things throughout the week. So it's not like every day you're sitting here, oh my gosh, I've got to come up with like 3 posts and I don't know what to post, because you already planned it out. So the 13th through the 21st, I'm going to be talking all about coaching. And along the way right there, I might get people to sign up as a coach, but I'm also going to be inviting to a sneak peek that I'm going to run on. I'm going to start doing my sneak peeks on Wednesday, the 3rd Wednesday of the month. So all of my team, anyone who wants to do it with me, then you don't have to run your own sneak peeks if you don't want to. If you feel comfortable about doing it, you totally can. But if you want to run them with me, be promoting for a sneak peek for the 22nd of this month. And then right there, because I get everyone into my sneak peek, I've been talking about coaching all this time, I get them into my sneak peek, and then I'm going to kind of switch my focus from Wednesday to Friday and get people into a free group that I'm going to start on the 27th. So then my sneak peek will start, and I switch my focus back to my challenge group, because then I'm going to be getting everyone my free group will kick off on the 27th, and I will just start talking about my challenge group. So what is great about this is the sneak peek will happen on the 22nd. And we'll just keep in contact with all those people in there. We'll keep dripping on them. We'll keep posting things in there. And if you guys add people to that sneak peek, then you can message with them, see what they think. And then if they sign up as a coach, then they will roll right into our new coach training the first Monday of December. So that is kind of what my marketing plan is going to be. But one thing I want you guys to think about too is when you're setting your marketing plan, you need to not only think about the groups and everything that you have going on throughout the month that you need to be talking about and promoting for, but you also need to set goals, like your business goals. Like, how many people do you want to help every month? How many new coaches do you want to add to your team? And keep it, visit those goals every single day. And don't just set little goals. Don't set doable goals, because that is one thing that I kind of fell into that trap. I used to set huge goals and I would hit huge numbers, but not always get to those big numbers, but I would hit huge numbers. And then I got to being, okay, I'm totally fine with just Success Club 10. And it was hard for me to hit Success Club 10. So if you're shooting for Success Club 5, I'm just going to help 3 people, then it gets really hard sometimes to hit Success Club 5. But if you're shooting for something huge, then you're hustling, and you're definitely going to pass up that Success Club 5 goal. So when you're setting your goals for the month, shoot for goals that are going to make you work and make you stretch a little bit and make you get outside of your comfort zone, because you want to push yourself. You want to prove to yourself that you can do something you didn't think that you could do. Okay, let's see. And then one thing that I've really learned in the last little bit is I hate reaching out and inviting people. I hate it. So, and I especially hate it when it's super cold inviting. So one thing that I want you guys to really think about all the time is, what kind of free value can you be putting on your page to get people to comment, and engage with you, so that it's easy to shoot them a message and say, oh my gosh, thank you so much for always supporting me in my journey, supporting me on my page. Are you on a health and fitness journey too? Or you can easily go into that conversation. So the more free value, fun recipes or going live and showing them your people love when I go to Costco and I do a live video and show them my grocery haul. They I get so many people messaging me afterwards, okay, tell me what your meal plan's gonna look like from that. So just think, a lot of people have no idea how to eat healthy or grocery shop healthy or anything like that. So you've got to just be thinking, what back before I understood how to eat great, what would have I liked for people to show me? What would totally help me? So, but people, you don't even have to be doesn't even have to be recipes and workouts and food stuff. If you love to do crafts, go live and show them how to make a holiday wreath or stuff like that, that people that are in your niche, other people like you who might love to do a craft, might want to do that. also think outside the box about your free groups. Like, you don't always have to do a free clean eating group. Go to Pinterest and you can create, like, if you want to do an abs challenge, you can like search abs challenge in Pinterest and you can get ideas and just kind of go off of things like for your post, like, okay, like I struggled with late night eating. What could I give them ideas of how to not go like snack at night, or how to get their water in, or how to get more vegetables in, because a lot of people struggle eating vegetables. So think about the things that you might have struggled with right off the bat with your food. And then what else did I have? Oh, and then one thing that I love to do is I will so this month, me and Callie signed up for November to Remember together. So we're going for 20 people each that we're going to help. And so I wrote numbered 1 to 20, and I'm like visualizing all the names going in those spots. Like, it totally works, you guys. So I'm like, I go to start talking to people and inviting people, and I picture their names going into my spots, and picture my list getting filled up. So it's the second, and I already signed 2 people up in the first 2 days. So just start really picturing, just be, I don't even know what the word is, but just be intentional when you are messaging people. When you're doing stuff, just think, who out there is going to get my message today that is this could totally change their life, and be positive about it. Who cares if they're not ready yet? I can't even tell you how many people are joining me now that were in my very first clean eating group in 2014. Some people, it takes a long freaking time for them to finally decide they're worth it, and that, they are worth $160, because everyone I talk to, oh, I would probably spend that on my kids, but I just can't spend that on myself. It sometimes as moms, it's they've got to finally decide, you know what? I need to be here for my kids. I need to do this for myself. So anyway, just don't let any no, any not right now, any of that get to you. Just look for the people who need you right now, because that is going to be, there's a ton of them out there. Okay. So anyone else have any great ideas about what they do to plan for their month, for your month? Nobody?
One thing that I was just thinking is, because I've been trying, I decided I wanted to do 29 days of giving, of 29 gifts. And so using that as just ideas of ways that we can kind of forget our own struggles and focus on others. Because I feel like I don't know if you've read that book, but it's called 29 Gifts. How a month of giving can totally transform your life, or something like that. Anyway, but I was just thinking about that, because I think I get too caught up in my own problems, where I don't look outside of myself. And we're in the business of helping people, and I get so caught up in my own problems that I'm not thinking of others. Can you go see Daddy, please? Anyway, but I'm gonna use that as a way of just kind of focusing outward, and not, I mean, I have these big goals, but and I started Sam, can you please come get him? Anyway, what was I saying?
You're going to use it to look outward.
Yeah, because I feel I was gonna say, because I have these big goals, but like I'm just gonna like focus on building relationships instead of like just all this struggle that I, I'm like trying to get people to buy a challenge pack or get into my, sign up as a coach, and focus on what can I do to be of service and to give and to be, better about giving, instead of like what can I get from them, if that makes sense. So I think that even in my posting, that's what I really want to focus on is what can I be, what value can I offer people, rather than, just what can I get from them. Anyway, I think that will help me, like just today, because it's my birthday. So I have all these people sending me happy birthday messages. And so many of them, I've been thinking that I don't have any friends that even care about me on my personal page anymore. But it made me realize that I do. I have a lot of people that I can talk to. So I started just messaging, like personal messaging everybody that messaged me, and started thanking them, just started conversations with them. And a couple of them like naturally kind of turned into, health related things. And so, I don't know that anything's coming of it yet, but that's a way to talk to people for me. Because it was all cold contacting before, because I wasn't in conversations with anybody, but it was a natural way for me to just start conversations with people today. So that's been helpful as well.
Yeah, that's good. Shar, did you have some?
I was going to talk about free groups. I think I have my free community, and I love now running free groups. So I try to do something that I personally want to work on, because then you get really engaged in it yourself and you're kind of in the trenches with them. So it's fun to do. Like right now we're doing a 5-day no sugar challenge, or low sugar. And some of them have already lost 3 pounds, and they're messaging me. They can't believe how great they feel. So I think just if you do those free groups, first of all, keep the content. Everything I make, I keep. So you keep that content, because it's definitely, especially if you're doing an ongoing free group like I do, like a free community, I'm adding new people almost daily. I add a few new people, or everyone who likes my business page, I invite to my free community. So as soon as they like my page, they get a message from me inviting them to my free community. And I don't know what percentage join, but some do. And then from there, I know they're interested and they have goals. And then I offer free content, free value. And then it's easy to invite them to join a challenge group, because I talk about it a lot in there, and I go live in there. So they feel, I have a lot of friends in there, but the ones that aren't my friends feel like they know me now, because I go live. I try to go live on my free challenges. I haven't as much this week because I've been busy, but it's kind of that Sarah Dan method of the way she does challenges. But just know that when you do that, I think 5 days are perfect. I think 7's too much. I think the weekends people drop off. So I think doing a Monday through Friday challenge is awesome. And then you have people that you can talk to always. So if you have that ongoing free community, it's huge, because they just stay in there. And in between, you're just sprinkling in content for them. And you can just rinse and repeat that stuff too. In 2 months, I could do right after the holidays, I'll probably do another sugar-free thing. If not before then, because people are really liking it, and it's something you can just always invite people to. And then you can share those posts. And, I could post tonight how someone, messaged me today. They lost 3 pounds and 1.5 inches off their waist. And,
Yeah.
So those little things help.
Yeah. So Kylie, your free group that you're doing on next week, keep it as an ongoing free group, and just post stuff in there all the time, helpful things, or go live in there with inspiration, and then run your next one in there again. Just keep using that one, and then you'll keep all your people in one group. What else was I gonna say? Anyone else? Donnell? Little Miss Sicky? Okay.
I don't
Well,
really have anything. I mean, you guys kind of touched on everything.
okay. So
Something I will say though that helped me a lot this last month is if you've got people that are really hesitant with Shakeology or the workouts or all of it and the price, really stress to them about the 30-day money back guarantee.
yeah.
You know, even if they drink all the Shakeology, you know, they can still get their money back and stuff.
Yeah. That is one thing I'm horrible at stressing, but I know Tulin Emery talks about that all the time. She's like, I let everyone know, like, you're not out anything. Like, you get a whole 30 days, and if you hate it, send it back.
Yeah.
So
that's what got me to Success Club 11 last month.
yeah.
So
in like an hour.
Yeah.
While you're in the hospital bed.
After I had surgery.
Yeah. Oh, craziness. Okay, well, so you guys, let's go kick some butt and go help all the people this month. I just feel like this, I don't know if it's like the time of year, and I'm just like, I love this time of year, and just, I've been listening to, it's such a good book. I am a badass at making money. It is so good. And it's like probably one of my favorite books. I just got done and I'm like restarting it because there's tons of things along the way to like do throughout it. But it talks about the 29 gifts too. And it just talks about like there's so many limiting beliefs with money, I think, and just the way we talk and the way we think about it. And she just talks about how important it is to give, and believe that like money will come right back to you. Like, don't freak out about like giving something to someone or buying someone's meal. Or so I'm like super excited to go into the holidays and do little giving things like every single day. Me and Kelly decided we're gonna do the 29 gifts and just like every day focus on something that we can do for somebody else. And it's amazing like what will happen when you, like Kelly said, go outside yourself and think about other people. And so anyways, let's just go out there. Don't stress out about the no's. Don't stress out about nobody getting back to you because it's a busy time of year. And sometimes you think like, oh, they're ignoring me, but really they just are busy. And they may have like glanced at it while they're driving and forgot to get back to you. So just keep going. Set an amount of people that you're going to message every single day and put consistency to the test. Because I cannot tell you, like that is the number one thing that's going to happen. Even if you only can do 5 people a day, add 5, message 5, whatever, do it every day. Like just see what happens if you do it 30 days, every single day, and see how many relationships you can build. Reach out to 5 people every single day and start a conversation. Reach out to 5 people every day and invite them to coaching or your challenge group or whatever, your free group, whatever you have that you're promoting for that at that time. So go get your calendars, write them out, and then I'm going to do a little post in our team page, and I want to see your calendars. You guys can post your calendars in the comments. I can see that you mapped your month out because I think it's so important. So I'm choking. Okay, you guys, thank you for hopping on. Anyone have any last words before I knock you off? Okay, thanks for hopping on. Talk to you guys later.